close to the point where PowPow's actually broken out a secondary. I believe it was Rosa. Yeah. So it's been pretty dominating, and I believe Skorpio's words after were, he doesn't play the right way of Sonic to fight against my Robin.
Sure.
So I don't know exactly what he means by that, but we might be seeing some secondaries out of In Control's PowPow. I also need to ask him how he got into In Control, because it's like a bunch of people on the East Coast, specifically MDVA, and then like a few random Sonics.
Oh, it is actually a lot of the same people who are in Circa.
Right.
Who was PowPow's old sponsor.
Right.
So I wonder if there's a connection
Those
there.
people also, like, it's ZD, it's Seagull Joel.
Yeah.
Wonder how that all connects formally. The best rock, paper, scissors. It almost looks like Skorpio was just taught how to play the game. Let's go, him. It's okay to die a little bit. All right. I'm excited to see what PowPow tries to change. Because you know he's going to be looking at this with a completely different outlook than he's done. He'd prefer you to just die silently.
We're good now.
Dappy Peanuts. Whew. Dappy Peanuts. I'm a fan.
So what could they possibly be talking about here? Omega FD?
Let's go.
There is a slight difference between Omega FD and regular FD. I always forget what it is though. Floor height.
So
sure.
Similarly, is that floor as in the bottom of the stage, or okay?
Bottom blast zone.
Yeah. And PowPow off to a pretty strong start, but
that's never what matters against Robin.
That's the
specifically
thing.
Against Skorpio.
In any matchup where someone's planning on running away for a while, I think Robins have to know that they're going to be down early.
Yeah.
And they've got to, just know their confirms and touch it out.
Yeah. And both Sonic and PowPow are very good at early percent confirms. So the little wait there. Ugh.
The slight delays are everything.
And he also had to wait long enough so that he wasn't in the run animation.
That's true. It's true.
Dash attack would not have been
the stutter jab
there. Yeah.
He also does that if he reads air dodge after a down throw. He'll stutter forward smash.
That dash attack and cover landing is really nice too. And I think we are at 1 grab percent here.
Ooh.
He didn't have 11 sword. I think that would have been a big deal.
Hard recovery.
Oh man.
Just barely.
I think PowPow was expecting him to kind of drift back a little bit again. Good mix up.
Oh,
very
covering
nice.
the stage.
Yeah. And now he might be out of it. Yeah, now he's definitely out of it. But checkmate not going to be needed here. He's just going to take one good hit with the 11 sword. Book perhaps. Oh, he just died. Yeah, he air dodged through the ledge. And
I'm speechless. That's really sad.
I know that PowPow really wants to take this set.
Oh yes. PowPow has been itching to win this matchup.
Yeah,
the Skorpio
and this
matchup.
is where Robin gets to really get in the head. And when you see him going for another Nosferatu read, and that was a Nosferatu roll read, I want to say, because he B-reversed that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also might have been a misinput. You know how easy those B-reverses are.
I do.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Not often
Press that
smash.
second jab,
yeah.
And that was death in front of Sonic.
And I think that's one of the things that makes this matchup maybe not as bad is Robin has a pretty good anti-grab game. And if you're not getting dragged by all these spin dashes, that's what Sonic's typically kill with.
Yep.
Either that or a read for a back air. So
yeah, they got to get you off stage somehow, and it usually is a grab. So no 11 sword here. Yeah, get that magic.
Ooh, good landing up air from PowPow. The auto cancel fair psychs you out every time.
Oh, the weight not gonna kill. A little surprised.
Sonic's
It was center stage.
Yeah,
I suppose.
He's a solid midweight.
But now, one stray 11 sword hit could do it.
Ooh, had the read too. Pass up B again.
Ooh. Drifted just enough. I like the read that Skorpio's making there, though.
Yeah, ideally you want Sonic to hit the ground for that, because then he suffers even more end lag.
Grabbed him before the eye-face? Not sure what I saw there, but yep.
Arc Fire into Arc Thunder, or into Thoron.
Ooh, yep.
Misses
Just barely missed. We've seen Skorpio hit that so many times. Oh, such a good weight by PowPow, and he'll take it.
I actually think Skorpio just barely missed time to forward air. I heard the sword. That was a death no matter what.
Ooh. Scary.
It's okay. Support pole's got you, Skorpio.
Yep.
It's a family event.
All right, so Skorpio's going to take PowPow back to Smashville, and this is interesting because now I think Robin definitely benefits from the smaller floor here.
Yeah.
The stage floor.
I would definitely agree.
Okay.
Those confirms.
3 11 sword hits.
Whenever he gets that rising low hit of forward air, you're in for a bad time.
What's this?
11 sword hit 3 times?
That shouldn't have worked.
Shout outs to Yadi Anya.
Oh, wow. The cross-up back air, yeah. And you saw PowPow reel back in his chair after that.
Not expecting that hitbox.
Is that it? Okay, no, too early.
I wonder if Skorpio had thought at all about the
that is so much damage. That was
right?
like 58%. And then he gets grabbed. Yep.
It happens, but that's the one thing I like. It's hardest for me to grasp without Sonic is spin dash is somewhat safe. Well, spin dash into neutral air by itself is like
30.
20
Yeah.
So one hit before that, you're already up at like 40. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
There it
yep.
is.
Gets the air dodge.
That was a 50-50 because if he had an air dodge, jump air would have killed too.
Yep. Yeah, jump out is not effective in that spot. Up air still catches it. At least for most characters. I don't know if that's always true.
Ooh,
Okay.
very good call out.
A little less in terms of healing now that they're at close in percent, but you take every bit of that, especially the mental damage. Okay, yep, they confirm.
Raids Arc Fire for the up air. And that's an interesting thing with projectile characters. Like, you can choose. You know when someone's going to come in. Sometimes you can just choose to trade your projectile for it.
Yep.
And if you're making percent in that trade, more often than not, it's good. I also just realized that the last time PowPow was here, this was Grand Finals.
Oh, he spin dashed without a jump, I think.
Yeah.
Oof. Rip.
Yeah, this
1-1.
was Grand Finals the last time PowPow was here. Which means loser of this gets 4th?
Yes.
Dang. Big. It's a
So-
good tournament.
I don't remember if Yeti was at that one.
I do not. He was. He was.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But I don't believe PowPow saw Yeti. I think he saw Nameless on the other side of the bracket.
Sure.
And the Nameless eliminated Yeti. Now let's
Alright,
see
where
if
are they gonna
PowPow
go?
can recover from that, because it's hard to SD like that, man. SDing like that's very not fun for your psyche.
And he will take it back. Makes sense. He was playing pretty well there. Oh, I would say that Skorpio was in control of that game.
So it's Skorpio.
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
After you see an SD like that, every time they spin dash off stage, you're like, good spring out of there. Would have eaten a lot more from an up air and possibly 2. Also, do you know who Jeb is?
Yeah, he's a Lucas from MDVA.
Oh,
Also
that
in
Jeb?
Control.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that Jeb. I know of that Jeb. I've
Huh?
never met the man.
Look at his tag.
PowPow's tag is
For
for
Jeb.
Jeb. It always confuses me when a hitbox that starts behind you clashes with one that you threw out in front of you. Good back air, as it were. This is the percents where things get scary for PowPow. Because he doesn't really have a confirm on the moment that's easy to set up.
No.
And he has to play anti-grab against someone who can lock you in shield.
He tried to run all the way
really
through. And that's scary with Robin. Yeah, he died for it.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't go for the grab. Maybe checkmate was no longer true with that much rage.
But it looked like he was going for a pivot grab.
I thought he was going for a roll read F smash.
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Skorpio putting those arc fires on the Smashville platform is always so smart.
Ooh, nice little wave bounce there.
Triple air dodge.
Yep,
There it is.
every time. When you get caught in that spot.
Oh, and I like getting rid of the 11 sword early like that, because now he gets another one back by the time the fight actually begins. And he gets 7 more uses.
Good catch.
Out again. It's a high hitbox.
Yeah.
Was not expecting him to get hit by that.
Only got like 8% out of it, but yeah.
The weird thing about the Sonic matchup is that running away from him always, like, normally that's a good tactic for someone to do. But he can almost always catch you faster than you want him to. Like, rolling away from Sonic, he spin dashes.
Double fair. Oh.
Jeez, I really wasn't sure if he was going to make that. Skorpio going for kind of a risky dare.
Yeah, and he got back aired for it. But he makes it back. All things considered, not terrible.
Still has that book.
Yep. That time the jump away worked.
The book bounced, stayed stationary on the platform as the platform brought PowPow into the book. Ooh, that was...
They always roll on the Smashville platform.
They always roll on most platforms. No back air.
Oh, that was really close.
Puts him at a risky spot.
Yeah, that back air absolutely would have killed too.
And that was a really good retreat to the Smashville platform to avoid their arc fires. PowPow playing really well.
Ooh. Calls him out for the Arc Thunder.
Both of these players recovering very well.
No, that's not it. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh. Robin's recovery always surprises me.
Ooh, he didn't go to the platform. I'm a little surprised he didn't.
Skorpio slapping his knee, knowing that was a dumb decision. And leaving. Gotta get a fresh Arizona.
Fresh controller.
Oh, controller
okay.
Johns. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, that I will say
No,
that
that's
definitely did not
real.
look like what he wanted to do there at the end, that second L-wind. But
And even if it's just a mental thing to make sure that you feel more confident in your controls, it's worth doing.
Are they going to button check first? Or are they just going to do it?
It looks like just gonna do it. Because they could discuss stage bans while button checking. Right
Button
back
check
to
on,
Smashville.
on regular Wii Fit Studio, though, obviously.
I think just to piss you off, I'm gonna button check on a legal stage.
All right, well, let's see how this new controller works out for Skorpio. He's got to win 2 in a row here. Ooh, and the Nair to close it.
That was really nice.
Yeah, that was pretty slick. Smashville platform kind of prevented any other sort of follow-up, but that was still really cool.
Really well spaced up there to dodge that arc fire and still get Skorpio.
He just calls out that dash in.
The rarely seen down tilt.
Yeah. Oh, that hit, he was so dead.
Pressure though. Man still isn't
This
landed.
is a lot more aggressive than we usually see around. In Robin.
Which I know Skorpio likes to do a mix-up, but I think when he does an aggressive
so much
early,
damage.
it makes him so much scarier when he's playing later passively. He's more likely to get that grab, I think. A lot of defensive options there. Ooh. Back air.
Yep, absolutely.
That forward smash.
It's such a good back air.
It was a really nice setup by PowPow. Just a little too risky for someone who can kill you like that.
Ooh, we grabbed through the Arc Thunderbolt.
Aggressive
Okay, that's the first time that I've seen Skorpio manage to get that up air out during any of Sonic's
That would be
shenanigans.
terrifying if he was at, like, you know, even 50%. That might,
And with
that
the
might
rage that
kill.
Skorpio had, oh yeah, oh yeah.
A throw, not gonna be able to capitalize. I spoke too soon. What do you normally say about this?
Did you know that there's not a sour spot on that back air?
I was
Oh,
actually
sweet
thinking
spot.
more, you're not back until your feet are on the ground.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is nice back air, the matchup right here.
I think Skorpio's controller's working pretty well.
Yeah, it's looking all right. But,
The trip.
but 40%. Yeah, you know.
Whenever.
Oh, he jumped into it, and he's not dead?
Oh, no. The platform started moving again, but oh. Goodbye.
Now he's dead. Oh,
Good DI.
jeez.
PowPow living.
And that's the other reason why I was surprised that he didn't down throw on the platform there.
It's true.
Because I thought checkmate would have been true there.
Don't bear dodge. PowPow a little nervous. Rightfully so. It's a scary electric sword.
Yeah, really good knowledge of how big that hitbox is and what it can trade with.
The falling up air is probably one of Robin's best tools to trade for someone approaching him on the ground. Wow. 2-2? Much, much closer than their past sets have been. Good stuff to PowPow, like running the matchup. Also, someone should check on Slenderman. I'm not sure he's okay. He is...
He's staring at a phone. It's fine.
Oh, is he on a phone? I think he's asleep.
Natural habitat.
Okay.
It's cool.
All right. Leave him alone then. Don't touch him.
Yeah. Sonic's back air. Let me check the frame data on that. I'm curious.
7 frames of no sour spot.
Yeah, so I know it's active for 7 frames, but the big thing about it is that its FAF is really early. It's not so much that it's quick on startup, it's that it has deceivingly little ending lag, I think. Aerial moves. Bear. Yeah, it doesn't, so it's active 13 through 19. So the late hitbox actually, it does less damage, but it has more base knockback and knockback growth, the late hit.
Dang.
And then, so back air ends on frame 19 and then is active, first active frame of 38. Yeah.
That's quick. That's quick. Talent City's the pick. A little more room for Sonic to run. Skorpio really looked like he's feeling himself with this new controller, though. Getting hit by that point blank. So, like, getting hit by a little far away, at least he's not going to be able to run and grab you. Robin's not exactly fast. But...
Oh, geez. Okay, good air dive. The platform is actually a little too high for him to keep comboing.
Next 11 sword use, Skorpio will lose the sword.
Oh, he's so ready for that. Good
See, those are the
trade,
trades.
Yeah. That looks like a grab break.
Might have been. But he's out of resources. Got a feeling he's going to come in.
Oh, not quite
That almost killed. I think Skorpio thought he was going to lose the electric book with that. I think that's why I did it so close, because he's about to.
Yep, there it goes.
No, that was the Arcfire book.
Oh, right.
There's the electric book. Ooh. Aggressive option.
Oh, no tech and he dies.
You have that buffered air dodge.
Yep.
We all know that feel.
Yep. Great call.
Did
out
you
on that
roll? Back air.
He had a lot of options out of that spot, no matter what PowPow did, though.
Skorpio's short hopping spacing is very intentional. He's not doing it just for intimidation.
Tomahawk grab on landing. Forward air if you like spot dodge or something. Landing up air. Yeah, I got a pretty good option. Yeah.
Book confirmed to Thoron.
Jeez.
Learn to read. Here's the light. Ooh. Both players playing kind of evasively now, though.
Yeah. It's almost like it's Game 5 last stock.
Almost like Skorpio went for another Nosferatu call out.
But I suppose Skorpio's fine letting PowPow think that he's going to be able to get that read if he can get out of it on at actual kill percent.
Yeah. Condition.
We will see. Okay, and so he does go for Thoron here.
I think he wants to reset it so that when PowPow's at kill percent, he can get that Arc Fire. Arc Thunder.
Yeah, sure. Oh, and he wanted a book.
Ooh. Gets out of jab 2. Yeah, very
I'm surprised that upper got through that 11 sword fair. I'm surprised that anything gets through 11 sword fair, frankly.
Lands just in front of Skorpio. Don't think that's the spacing he was looking for.
Oh, jeez.
Weird angle.
Yep.
Oh.
The Ignis, as it's known. But we've seen Skorpio do that so many times. When you're still in hit stun from that Arc Thunder,
it's hard, man.
The combination of those two hitboxes sends you almost at a straight flat angle. Actually, it's a little bit lower than.
It's Ganondorf F tilt angle. It's not fun.
That was a clutch Arc Thunder there, and PowPow probably kicking himself for not going to ledge right there too.
Yeah, a little bit. But then you get trapped by the Arc Fires. It's hard. It's hard, man.